What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. If you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, unboxing them, analyzing them, and of course, playing with them. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I try to upload new videos every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so check back on those days for new uploads, or hit that bell icon to be notified when I do upload new videos. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video by the end, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So today, guys, I have for you guys the Mcfarlane Batman Arkham Asylum figure. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this figure, guys. I'll be honest. When it comes to the overall look of this figure, I am very happy with it. I cannot complain about anything really because it is very well detailed and colored. The color application is very well done. My gripes are more with the build quality of this figure. It just feels cheap, you know, especially compared to other $20 6-inch figures that we're getting nowadays. It just feels like really thin plastic, hollowed out plastic. I'll be honest, like when I was younger, I went to a street market and I bought a bootleg set of Batman figures, and this plastic on this figure kind of feels the same as that. But like as I was saying before that, the overall look and aesthetic of this figure is amazing in my opinion. I did miss out on the original Arkham figures when they were released. I just wasn't collecting at the time. I was in high school. You know how it is when you're in high school. Toys aren't cool. You know, are hanging out with friends, trying to graduate and whatnot. So I wasn't really collecting at the time. And now looking at those figures online and everything, they look really cool, but the prices are pretty ridiculous for them. So I'm super happy that Mcfarlane is reissuing most of these. They just announced their pre-orders for the Arkham Knight version. I should probably pre-order that soon, but to be honest, I'm not really too worried because the one thing I do like about these Mcfarlane figures is that they aren't pulling a Hasbro, they aren't pulling a NECA. They're releasing a good amount of these figures, so I'm not too worried about having to pre-order stuff, because when this figure and the Joker Arkham Asylum were announced, I was thinking about pre-ordering them, but I ended up not. And for a while I saw the prices go up and down, but I happened to find them at Best Buy for 20 bucks a piece, you know, retail, so I can't complain about that. So yes, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories Batman comes with. So first off, let's look at this. I believe it's a smoke bomb which he uses. I believe that's what this is. Let me see if I can get my camera to focus on it. Yeah, pretty well detailed for the small accessory. He comes with a folded batarang. He comes with a, you know, fully ready to throw batarang. And I'll be honest, guys, I played the Arkham games, all of them. I actually just replayed them, and I don't remember this accessory or this gadget that he uses. It's not his grapple gun. It's not the. It might be the electronic gun, but that doesn't come in until City. But I guess Asylum and City are kind of the same Batman in terms of suit. Wasn't much of a difference in those suits. So I guess that's what this is, but I'm not entirely sure. So that's basically all the things that Batman comes with. So let's go ahead and take a look at Batman himself. So the cool thing that I've noticed about all these Mcfarlane figures is that they do come with their own stand, which is really cool, because a lot of companies don't do that, and a lot of companies need to do that, because a lot of those figures do not stand properly. A few of the Star Wars Black Series come with stands, but not enough in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at Batman. Alright, so looking at Batman, let's get this to focus right there. Here we are. So he can go all the way to the right, and he can go all the way, let me put his arm down real quick. Go all the way to the left. He can look up pretty decently, so you know if he's looking up at something, and he can look down pretty significantly as well. In fact, in the case, in the box that he comes with, his head's all the way down, and makes him look hunchback, but you can just pop his head up and he looks fine. His arm articulation is really good for you know, being armored and being Batman. You can raise his arm all the way. He does have good bicep swivel right there, good arm joint or shoulder joint swivel right there. He has a single hinge joint at the elbow. I can't remember body parts right now. His wrist swivels and turns, and they do. Let's see, come on. Oops, Batman kicked the camera. Sorry, guys. They do have, whoops, hinges in here. Do they? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, guys. There is no hinge joint. It is just a ball joint. Upon closer inspection, just the light shining right there. See, you can kind of see, makes it look like it's a hinge, but it's not. All right, so looking at his torso, he does have ab rotation up at the top right here. Not a slight ab crunch, not too much, because then his abs stop the ab crunch. You can move them upwards. No rotation at the waist. His leg can go this far up. Oops. And you have the double jointed knee and pretty articulate ankle. And you also get the foot articulation right here, which is really cool in my opinion, because not a lot of figures have that nowadays. And I really wish they would, kind of like with the stands, because it just makes them easier to pose and put them in posable stands that they're more stable in my opinion. So his leg can go all the way out this way. Sorry for all the shaking, guys, on the camera. It's just, I don't know, it's just one of those days where my camera work is a little sloppy. In terms of backwards, let's see. He can basically kick himself. Another one of my gripes is that this cape is not cloth. I know most Batman figures aren't, but you know, I feel like with the competitiveness of the toy market and industry right now, they would have put a cloth cape on him, but in all honesty, it does help him stand in some positions. So, you know, there's pros and cons to both, you know, having a cloth cape and a solid plastic one. See, like right there, the cape's helping him stand. He's in a very bad standing position, but the cape itself is, take the cape out of the equation and he's going to fall over. So yeah, guys, the other gripe I do have is that his hands do not have a trigger finger for his electric gun, so it kind of just sits in there, and you know, you can't really put a finger through the hole in a sense, because all the fingers are kind of connected, and yeah, you can't separate even the index finger. So yeah, guys, but like I said in prior videos, I collect toys to display them and just show them off in my room, and you know, a bit of toy photography. And that's exactly why I bought him and the Joker, because it was Batman Day and I needed a new Batman figure to take a photo of. And I've been wanting this figure because, like I said earlier in the video, that I've been wanting, you know, the Arkham style figures. So I had to pick him up, and I'm super happy I did, despite my complaints about this figure. I am super happy about him, and I highly recommend him to all you guys. And I suggest, if you're a Batman fan, especially a fan of the Arkham games, to go ahead and pick this guy up. So let's go ahead and take some pics of this guy, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find more over at CoolFigurez on Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.